As you know, the Holy Father just returned from his pilgrimage to Africa, and one of his companions said that his pilgrimage was a symbol, a sign for the whole world, that we are people, all of us, on pilgrimage together. And it is in that pilgrimage that we really develop our sense of trusting in God as we are exhorted by the first reading today. Having the image of our life as being on pilgrimage, on a journey together with Jesus, is what the gospel calls us today. And it's so easy to become distracted from that journey when we begin to set up an understanding of life as comparing ourselves with other people. For when we do so, we're looking to the right or the left rather than straight ahead. And that is why Jesus says to us today, it is not good for us to judge others. If in fact we point our finger at a person who was a murderer, we should look at our own hearts, how perhaps we have anger in our heart. That is where we should put the attention. And so too with someone who commits adultery, who lusts after another person. So too we should ask ourselves, is there lust in our hearts, not only for other people, but for goods in this world that make us greedy? And also criticizing somebody who commits perjury. And yet at the same time, we, in our own hearts, speak against others. That is why Jesus says he has come to fulfill all parts of the law, the smallest and the greatest part, reminding us that we should never look at others with sense of judgment, but rather look in our own heart and accompany one another along the way. That theme of walking together with Jesus is why I have chosen it for our annual Catholic Appeal. We together, as a church here in Chicago, look for ways in which we help each other along the way. We accompany each other. That's why the proceeds from the annual Catholic Appeal go to help to parishes in need, support our seminaries, allow us to have outreach to people like in this Mass, allowing us to produce this Mass for the people here in Chicago who aren't able to come out of their homes because of illness or fear of being infected. All of us together are those who walk together with Jesus. And so today I ask you to be generous to the annual Catholic Appeal. It's a reminder for us not to look to one side or another and judge others, but to look ahead and to join each other, helping each other along the way. And so I ask you to be generous. As you will see here on the screen, you can go to annualcatholicappeal.com or call 312-534-7959 to offer your gift. And in that way, together, we will have the opportunity to fulfill what Jesus tells us in the gospel, to walk together with him in a way that puts our trust in God.